Welcome back to the best of 7 game 3 between DraCoNT as the Huns and JonSlow in green here as the Vietnamese. In this game each player had to choose his opponents. I think JonSlow was supposed to pick first, but from the stream, from what I got, I guess DraCoNT gave him Vietnamese first. I'm not sure about it, but I think it's fair. JonSlow with the Vietnamese, one of the worst civilizations in AoE 2. Not only on Arena, I guess, and giving DraCoNT Huns is maybe not the worst idea, but it's definitely not the best either. Huns seem to be quite strong. They have an economy bonus, not needing houses, so DraCoNT should have a decent economy going, and players are quite close. We might see some trash here, potentially. Not sure about it. That was not a good board. DraCoNT still not playing his best. It's like he's rusty or something, I don't know. But let's see how this game is going. I guess giving him Huns still a mistake? Maybe a mistake. You may have your own opinion. What would you give your opponent when you have Vietnamese? Which civilizations would be good against Vietnamese? I have no idea. Main gold and second gold. Safe in the back for DraCoNT, which is really nice, but that's it. We have the main stone forwardish. Forward, yes. Deer outside, but looks like DraCoNT is using that Turkey to keep the gate open or kept it open. Second stone forward, and then there is a third gold on the right hand side outside. One really close to space. Then there is 1, 2 in the neutral zone, extra gold, extra stone here. The other two relics closer to JonSlow, and it looks like that's JonSlow's second stone and third gold, quite far forward. We have a relic quite close to space, but somewhat in between the two players. This one is closer to him than to DraCoNT. 3 deer outside, maybe 4, and it looks like JonSlow also using the Turkey to keep the gate open. Second gold and main gold, as well as the main stone safe in the back. So actually, JonSlow's map is not bad. In fact, he could go for lumber camps in the back, TCs in the back here, and then maybe use the space to go for some military buildings later on. But I'm not sure what's the plan for him in this game. What do we expect from Huns, actually? Well, in Imperial Age we could see Paladin, and they would be really strong. Also Cav Archers, obviously. Hussars is an option. You get access to Halberds. Siege is not really good for the Huns, but Siege Ram at least available, and of course Trebuchets. Looks like we're gonna see a barracks and potentially a stable, unless there's more than 2 villages on gold. I think that should be a stable coming up in early feudal age. For DraCoNT trying to take map control makes a lot of sense. You also got 3, 4 farms up and running, 4 villages on the barriers. Stable and blacksmith coming up. No surprise here. As for JonSlow, market and blacksmith, he's not going for an early castle here. He is still taking some of the deer. I guess he has all of them now. And I'm expecting to see 3 TCs for JonSlow. What can Vietnamese do in the Imperial Age? I imagine Imperial Skirmishers is a quite decent option, and maybe Halberdiers. I think Vietnamese do get help to get some counterplay. Bombard cannons are available. I think even bombard towers. Is that correct? Rattan Archer maybe not the best choice here. I'd rather go for Arbalest than Rattan Archers here. And then I don't know how you get there. Battle Defense, obviously an option in theory, but practically maybe not as good. They're quite expensive. Same goes for Paladin, obviously. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but I know that DraCoNT is taking map control, is trying to chase down JonSlow's scout here. Are these light cav already? Scout cavalry at this point. Let me slow down a little bit. I think it's going a little bit slower here. And when it comes to TCs, we have DraCoNT with 2 extra TCs coming up. Doesn't have stone. One on the main gold on the wood line, the other one on the wood line in the back here. Not so much space for farms around. A little bit surprised it's not going like here or maybe on that corner, but it's okay. And we should see DraCoNT collecting a lot of relics. He's got one of the monks already, and there's still 1 scout for JonSlow. It survived, was able to go back, I guess, but now it should be falling, and looks like DraCoNT is even able to get out of the monk's conversion radius to actually not get converted. JonSlow, 3 TCs, 1 on the main gold, 1 on the wood line. Nice row of TCs here, but he will not be able to take any relics as DraCoNT has the map control now completely. And villager-wise, looks like DraCoNT is ahead a little bit, not by a lot, like 46 against 44. Sanctity coming in for JonSlow. I'm really surprised to see this upgrade. It doesn't really make sense to go for Sanctity in my opinion. But okay, let's see what his plan is. It's an investment that should not pay off. Not sure what the correct proposition or whatever you call it is. We have DraCoNT still, JonSlow still going with a really nice amount of farms here, going for the boom. 55, 56 villages, now same for both players. People are coming in for And JonSlow as well as DraCoNT. JonSlow still waiting for Villager to finish. And DraCoNT in the meantime is happily going for those relics with the light cav now even upgraded. And looks like JonSlow is trying to go for at least 1 or 2 of those. DraCoNT should have 3 relics now. That's 1, 2, 3 inside the monastery. And JonSlow is trying to grab it. I think DraCoNT should have seen the relic disappear. Maybe he's trying to catch the monks now. And we could see an interesting dance here. No, DraCoNT actually moving to the wrong side. He should be able to see all the relics. He can see all the map, I guess. Yes. But he's allowing JonSlow to actually grab one of those relics. He should get the last one, which makes sense here. Grabbing more than one be a really big bonus for JonSlow here. Handguard coming up for JonSlow as well. I'm not sure about DraCoNT having that done or not. And we have one conversion here actually. Look at this. JonSlow got a light cav. Did he lose the monks? I'm not sure where the monks going. Maybe he lost one of those. It's not a big thing. A mangonel in the siege workshop just in case. The game is going rather slow here. Let me go a little bit faster. University coming up. For DraCoNT, who has got a lot of resources in the bank. Forgot about that second castle age building I guess Archrange is coming up now. With the stable, he will be able to go for bloodlines and husbandry if needed. Bloodlines not done here, but it would be too early actually. And Conquerors coming in as well. As for JonSlow, I can see an infantry upgrade in blacksmith. That scale mail armor is going for a barracks now, but only now. What's the plan here? Halberdiers maybe? It's possible, but DraCoNT is not going for the paladin, so actually with cav archers on the way, the halberdiers won't be the best counter ever, and I imagine Imperial skirmishes would be a lot better here. They could even do decent damage against light cav or hussars, and looks like JonSlow has enough stone for a castle, which he's not building yet. Look at this. He is very close to Imperial Age, but the castle is not up, and the same goes for DraCoNT, up to Imperial Age now, brace on the way. I imagine we're going to see Paladin Tactics Chemistry, maybe even defensive upgrades, +2 done before the heavy cav archer upgrade. Siege workshops coming up as well. Rams or not rams, I guess we should see rams here, but looks like DraCoNT is investing a lot of resources, is not able to produce anything now, except for cav archers. Paladin Tactics on the way actually, and both players are trying to get their Imperial Age armies going, while no fights are happening. We can watch what the players are doing actually. A few barracks coming up here for JonSlow. Halberdy upgrade done. Not fully upgraded, but okay. 1 trebuchet. And for DraCoNT, a castle coming up. Second castle actually next to the second stone. He's got a trebuchet as well. Cap run production going. And now JonSlow is going for the all-important range upgrades. He's got a mangonel here, but they shouldn't do too much damage on those heavy cav archers even. And it looks like Red and Archer is the choice for JonSlow with only 1 cast as far as I can see. Is it going to be good enough? A mining camp coming up on the second stone, but it looks like the trebuchet fight is going, and DraCoNT has the better army in my opinion. Not sure about the numbers. Numbers looking good for JonSlow, but the halberdiers are falling quite fast, and the heavy cav archers can just move back between the 2 castles. Though, as you can see, DraCoNT is losing more and more HP on this forward castle here. JonSlow with 3-4 trebuchets now, and that castle should go down. Then again, we have 3-4 counter trebuchets now, 5 maybe. Oh, 1 going down here. And DraCoNT is in a score lead, taking the extra gold even on the map. And we have Red and Archers, decent upgrades I guess, but that's it. And they're even falling to the trebuchets. I like the little explosions that the trebuchets are doing now. JonSlow is moving forward, but DraCoNT, as you can see, the very good resources and a good amount of heavy cav archers against the few Red and Archers without any upgrades. And you should have Imperial skirmishers instead of Red and Archers here. Maybe shouldn't even have gone for the halberdiers, but only pikemen first. Siege ram now is done, and DraCoNT I think is in full control in this game, as JonSlow, in my opinion, did the wrong choice of units. Elite Red and Archer, 2 castles up, but that's not enough I think. And the Red and Archers are decent, are good against heavy cav archers, but are they good enough here? You can see it here, Elite Red and Archers 6+1 should go to +4 I guess, only 45 HP, and you can see it here, Elite Skirmishers coming up. I imagine Hussars would have been better against Elite Red and Archers, but there are halberdiers on the field, so like this. JonSlow, my guess at least, wrong unit composition, and DraCoNT playing this really solid. Went for the heavy cav archers and the trebuchets, plus siege rams now, this is very important. In the end won the game and is catching up now. JonSlow with 2 victories, and DraCoNT with his first 2-1 for JonSlow at this point in the best of 7. Hope you enjoyed this one, see you in the next games.